Okay, so we are officially going to be done with Module 1. Yay! Right? But one of the things I want to do is I want to take a few minutes to review some of the things before our test tomorrow. Get it? Awesome. So one of the things that you will be asked to do, and one of the things you might think way back to, is we have worked on comparing numbers. With place value. Or according to place value, right? Would be a better sentence. Now, let's just say that I have the number 338,000 374. And my question says to compare the values of each three. Now, you can do that with words, you can do that with pictures, you can do that with numbers. But what is the difference between the values of each three? You all of a sudden you're thinking way back to it, right? Now, let's just talk about it. What is the value of the 4? Everyone?
1.
That's the place value. What is the value of the 4?
4.
There you go. What is the value of the 7?
70.
Good. What is the value of this 3?
300.
What is the value of the 8?
8,000.
What is the value of this 3?
3,000.
Ooh, some arguments, right? Remember, they always try to trick us up with that 10,000 place, right? So is this 3,000 or 30,000?
30,000.
And then what is this 3 valued at?
300,000.
Good. So the 3 here is equal to what? 300,000. Do you agree? In the same number, this 3 is equal to what? Write it down. And if you get that one down, I want you to go ahead and do the last 3 also. So in this case, when I'm looking at it, I know that, I did that one, didn't I?
Yes.
This 3 is equal to 30,000. Then my last 3, I need to underline it, is equal to 300. How many points do you think this problem would be worth? How many points? Ooh, 3 points. You're exactly right. Because I want a representation for each of these numbers. Could I have done this with a place value chart?
Yes.
And modeled that this 3 is worth this, and this 3 is worth this, and this 3 is worth that?
Yes.
Yes. You can do it with pictures. You can do it with pictures, or you can do it through words, or you can do it with numbers. With numbers, it might just be the representation of this number and this number, or I could have written it out completely in words. The 3 in, right? Is that all okay?
Yes.
But I have to have a representation of all of the 3s. Get it?
Got it.
Okay. Here's another comparison problem that you'll remember. Ready? What if I have 24,000 plus 6 10,000s compared to 241,000. I'm going to move it up. Give me a second. There are a lot of people freezing, right? Now, this number written down. Do I like to write 2 digits in one place value? No. So what does that actually tell me? This is actually what? No, 10,000s. But remember we talked about units of thousands and how there could be 276 thousands, right? Now the place values would then move those over. But if I write 24,000s, that's 24,000. Do you agree?
Yes.
Now I would still say this is 10,000 and this is 1,000s, but I can count it by thousands. Plus 6 10,000s. This is where it gets tricky. Because what do they think you're going to do? They think you're just going to write 6,000, right? But the trick is it's not 6,000, it's actually 60,000. Do you agree?
Yes.
So 60,000 plus 24,000 is actually 84,000. Oops, I didn't do that right, did I? No, I did it right. So this number is actually greater than. Do you agree? Can I simply just look at this number and give a symbol?
No.
No, I'm going to have to do some math with the numbers that represent them. Get it? I'm going to give you another example. Your next example is 504 thousands minus 100 thousands. Compared to 708 thousands. So you see my work of the numbers here. So I paused and went ahead and went over it. I wrote my number here above, and then I wrote my number here above. Now I can work my equation to solve for what these words actually mean. Then I rewrote my comparison statement after I solved for what this number means so that I compare the two numbers. I know that there are 400,000s and 700,000s, and even though these other numbers, that's the largest digit that each of them go to. Get it?
Got it.
So there are 700,000s in this number, so therefore I know that it is greater than this number. So 404,000 is less than 708,000. Get it?
Got it.
Can I simply just look at these statements and write a symbol?
No.
Is that going to solve your problem tomorrow?
No.
No. So be careful about that. Get it?
Got it.
You have to take the time to work those equations. Line here to separate, because we're still looking at what numbers mean, and particularly in word problems, comparing numbers with the subtraction and the addition algorithm. Now, our main strategy when we're looking at any problem is I want to see that T-chart. So your T-chart will tell me what you know, right? Your tape diagram, because you're going to have to draw the tape diagram. and then you're going to have to give me your algorithm and then write it in a statement. Get it? So let's say that in a city, do I know the city? No, I'm just going to make up a city. The city of Cupcake-A-Lot. They have 348,628 people. And this is in Cupcake-A-Lot. Now, in the city of Popcornville, they have 376,865 more people than Cupcakeville. What does that mean I'm going to have to do? Listen. This one more, right? So that means that C plus is going to equal Popcornville. Get it? Because we know that this is C. Now, my last city is, let's do Licorice. The city of Licorice, and because nobody likes licorice a whole lot, some people might like it a little bit, there's less people there. There is compared to Cupcakeville. So I'm going to say that in Cupcakeville, there are 490, actually let's change that up. Yeah, let's change that up. 496,804 less than Popcornville. So am I going back to Cupcake? No, I'm going back to Popcorn. Do I know what Popcornville is yet? No. Now, which one's going to have the most? Cupcakeville, Popcornville, or Licorice? Popcornville. So that's going to be my biggest piece of the tape diagram. Do you agree?
Yes.
This is Popcornville. Now, Cupcakeville is less than, right?
Yeah.
And it is 348,628. But Popcornville is that same amount plus what? 370. Ooh, that should probably be more than longer, right? 376,865 more. So I'm going to have to add that on.